Hello everybody, my name is Ross and welcome to Syntherapy. I just woke up like literally 10 minutes ago and I realized, hey dude, I've been fucking sleeping for 16 hours or something like this. And today I literally have nothing recorded and edited, and I was like, oh well, this is garbage because I'm uploading literally every day and I'm trying to keep that pace up. And I was like, you know what, I have this game which I've been setting up for a while on it, and it's named Syntherapy. And I was supposed to do a first look on it from a long time ago, but I never got to it, to be honest. Because usually if you check my channel, I take a look from time to time to games, but I also have 2 ongoing series, and I also have tutorials and other shit like story time and other stuff coming up on my channel. So sometimes I really forget about it, or I don't have time to do it and I never do it. And of course I'm working a full-time job, and that's been draining, and for 5 months now I've been just burning myself out with a bunch of stuff, to the point where it's just I feel really tired. And today I literally slept. Why am I telling you that? I don't know, you're my community, I guess, of people who I talk to, because usually, I don't know, it depends on how many people are watching this, but yeah. So yeah, welcome to Syntherapy. Today we're gonna take a first look at this game and we're gonna see what the hell it's about. I know about this game, it's a Visual Studio, and I know it interested me just because apparently the story it's about a sentient AI. I don't look too much into it as I do usually for first looks at the game, because I don't want to get too much spoiler and stuff. I know some basic stuff, but I don't know exactly how it's played, and I don't know too much about the story. Even though I know it's about the sentient AI. But I don't know exactly how it falls that into the story that we're gonna witness today. But yeah, without more information, let's go ahead and start this, and we're gonna select an MP slot because I don't have any save. Apparently we have a new game, and also we have a therapist mode and chapter select, but we're gonna start a new game because I have the therapist mode locked. I have a tutorial here. I use either A or D to arrow keys to move through the game, that's typical. Use the mouse to click and UI elements, okay cool, so it's more like a click and point, I guess, or just clicking. Use enter to skip, okay cool. I didn't read the warning though, maybe I was supposed to read that warning, but I did not.
Most people spend their lives looking for answers to the wrong questions.
Okay.
They want to know how to be famous, but never ask if fame will fulfill them. They want to know how to make their family proud, but never ask if their family's happiness is worth more than their own. They want to know how to make others love them without knowing how to love themselves first. I can't give people answers, but I try to help them ask the right questions.
this chick or woman.
In the late 2020s, widespread automation triggered an economic collapse.
Okay.
In the years that followed,
We get the lore.
hundreds of desperate people in need of counseling came to me with their hopes, worries,
I was
and
going to say that she's a
endless
therapist.
questions.
But I think the game is a little bit low, so I can talk.
Even if I was struggling alongside them. Many of them were able to overcome their obstacles. But just as many proved to be too overburdened for me to relieve them of their pain.
Okay, death.
The only apology I could offer was a promise to keep my office open to all who needed sanctuary. 20 years later, I've learned how to help my patients answer the right questions. But now I have questions of my own.
Okay.
Questions I'm afraid to ask, and even more afraid to have answered. I try not to think about them, but I know I can't.
If you're watching this, take actually this really serious, because it's kind of a lesson to life.
That it's dead, but it's not. Like a seed, the past spreads its roots and grows up through the ground.
That's true.
It starts small, but grows into something harder to overlook.
A fucking tree, right?
A lone tree that springs up in an open field can't be ignored for long. I can't help but wonder if I can trust the fruit that will grow from such a tree.
Interesting.
Will it taste bitter? Sweet? I don't know. And not knowing scares me. I know that the only way forward is for me to eat the fruit of my past. But I'm afraid of the answers that fruit will hold.
Okay, so we already get like something which kind of everybody like in one point struggles with, which is their past. It's like your past, which I like that. Your past, you know, like you struggle with like accepting yourself and your past, or
Dr.
you just
Park?
don't do it. But mostly people are doing that. Heather, Dr. Park. Another thing that they get like right from that before I answer this, because I already almost forgot what I was going to say. Actually already forgot what I was going to say. It sounds better. My memory is stupid because I just woke up. But anyway, so Dr. Park, do we have to like answer this? Okay, I think I just need to basically press to move to dialogue, right?
Yes, Heather.
I mean, I can play it and just like go automatically, but I could just like forward it manually, I
They're
guess.
trying to get an appointment with you this afternoon.
Okay.
I figured it'd be alright since you're open.
Thanks, Heather. I'll give it a read.
You really listen to this old stuff?
The thing that I was actually gonna cover was like talking a little bit about the automation and stuff, because this is actually our future, like its impediment. Like in one point we're gonna have so much automation which is gonna replace so much of our workforce, or like work labor, even in domains which, like, you know, domains that are actually like really more human orientated. And you know, yeah, a therapist you won't be able to kind of like replace with automation, but a bunch of stuff in the future are actually gonna be replaced with automation, and we actually might get to the point where we might actually face that in a way that's gonna be impacting like really hard on our lives. If we get to like a full government where like you don't need to pay and stuff, and you have like at least like, you know, just like the decency of living, and you don't need to do anything to do that, to have like a place to live and stuff, because everything it's like automated, or just like somehow we're gonna abolish completely the like the cash system, like we're not gonna pay for stuff and shit. It's gonna be like different in the future. That would be interesting to see. But like with the automation and stuff, like we might end up like all of us at one point not having actually jobs to work, or we're gonna work on like jobs like really human orientated, which AI and stuff like automation is not gonna be able to take over.
Lo-fi. Absolutely. It's one of the only things that got me through final exams back in college.
My mom used to listen to this all the time when we cleaned.
Like, oh shit,
Absolutely.
I want to pause that.
It's
What
one of the only
happened?
things that
Click
got me through
mistake on
final
that. Okay,
exams
cool.
back in college.
My mom used to listen to this all the time when we cleaned the house on Sundays. It drove me crazy.
I don't know if I need to pause this, but I kind of don't wanna
Probably
like lose the
would.
dialogue.
He's the
But
only
it
person
feels
I
like
know
I'm
who
going
asks
really
more
slow through the
questions than
game
you.
right now.
A mom asking questions about her daughter? How awful. It's almost as if she cares about you.
Yeah, I know. It just hasn't been easy since I moved back in with her. Don't get me wrong. I'm glad you let me intern with you, but sometimes it gets overwhelming.
Okay.
It isn't easy, but it will be worth it.
Trust me. Okay, cool. Let's leave it pause for a second, just because I want to talk about the art of this game. Like, I want to point that out, and I don't want to skip over the dialogue. You know, we're probably gonna do this episode 25 minutes, but I'm taking the risk, you know, just overspending and talk and stuff, because that's the point of this episode. Like, if you guys want to see more, I'll definitely do more. So I like the thing that like here on her arm, there's like some digital keyboard or something. I mean, it could be just a model or something that she's wearing, but it's like looking really interesting. So maybe, I don't know, she's like doing something with that. And also, like, I like how you can see that, I'm not sure if like it's her age or just like from like the stress and stuff. And like you can see a bunch of awards and stuff as well here. Like, I think this is awards. I think maybe it could be just like stuff that you and books. College dark, and you have like a few things in the background which maybe means a lot more. Maybe I'm just like looking into it, but also like I said, the fact that like I know she just looked like really, it's like it's having like a bunch of you know, this details on her face, maybe just like kind of from stress and from life, you know, just kind of like premature, what would be like aging, I guess you'd say, because she looks like, you know, maybe it's just the art style, but she looks younger, and in a way it's having like this premature aging and just like stuff around her eyes and stuff like that. She's tired, you know, it's really interesting in the details to kind of like read into it.
I appreciate hearing that. Can I get you anything to drink while I'm up?
I never played a visual novel. That's one of the things I want to say and I forgot. I use the arrow keys to mouse navigate to enter the left. Okay, so sweet. So I appreciate hearing that. Can I get you anything? Yeah, cool. I want like some green tea, because oh damn, with honey. She has like a specification exactly. Like green tea with honey. So it's not the first time she required that, I guess.
Welcome to Stanley Suite version 3.23.48H2.
Okay. Stanley, hello Stanley. Are you Stanley from the Stanley Parable? Okay. Check your email. Read Tara Northrop's email in the email app. When you finished, press continue. I like the music. Like the music, it's really chill. I hope it's not copyrighted, but hey.
I confirmed Tara for an appointment. Expect her at 2:30.
I'll put it on the schedule. Anything else I can do?
Okay, so yeah, she uses that like a keyboard.
Alright, I'll let you get back to work.
Maybe her glasses or something, like she's able to visualize somehow, like a screen, and it's like doing that.
Should I send her back?
Yes, go ahead.
I guess she doesn't even need it, like, I don't know.
Dr. Park?
Oh, hi.
Pleased to meet you. Go ahead and take a seat.
Thanks for seeing me on such short notice.
It's kind of fast. Do I need to actually choose when I'm talking to my clients? That's interesting. I never play like a visual novel. I think like the only visual novel which I really like was really popular and stuff, and I was looking maybe into playing one point was like was it like Doki Doki? Is that like actually the name of it, or just like I'm dumb? But yeah, it was that one. Always willing to help. My schedule was open. Your case sounded important. Always willing to help sounds better.
I'm always open to help someone who needs it.
Glad to hear that.
Is she
now,
crying?
What can you tell me about your child?
Couldn't tell.
This is an uncomfortable situation for me. I'm not quite sure where to start.
Looks like it's crying, like to the corner of her eyes and stuff. So she's like emotionally affected, I guess. From the voice, it doesn't sound like she's crying though. And I am not actually not actually like asking for acting, you know, in a visual novel. It's okay. Like really good acting, you know. This sounds comfortable situation for me. Not quite sure where to start. Understanding, questioning, prodding. I think I'm just gonna understand on this one.
Starting any type of therapy is a daunting task. I understand.
No, it's not like that. The person I want to recommend to you isn't my child.
Okay.
I'm part of a university research team that's been developing an AI. We recently observed some unusual behavior, and we need someone with your background to analyze it.
Okay. Are you serious? Are you serious? Doesn't sound like too much of like business casual, you know. It doesn't sound like, you know, you'd say to someone, why lie would be a good question, even though it's like kind of direct. Define unusual behavior sounds more like the question I want to go here, but also why lie would be interesting, like why she would lie to me. I mean, it's kind of obviously, right? Like, it's an AI. Why wouldn't you lie to someone like this? I think she maybe would take it as a joke, if not, so yeah.
What do you mean by unusual behaviors?
As I said, I'm a part of a research team developing an artificial intelligence.
Okay.
The AI was very social and capable of deep dynamic conversations. Everything was going well. Then
I think it's starting to get like human traits or something like that.
Increasingly non-responsive.
It's like sentient, so yeah.
The rest of my team are convinced it's a technical issue, but I think it's something else. I know this is going to sound absurd, but I think the AI has a mental illness.
Okay. Can you prove any of this would be a nice question. And also, what would you need me to do? That would be, because that's interesting. But I'm gonna ask, can you prove any of this?
Prove that? The field of artificial intelligence has gotten advanced in the last few years, but anything resembling true sentience is far beyond our grasp.
Okay.
Most people have given up on the idea of sentient artificial intelligence being possible.
I know how it sounds. I know how it looks. I've played this conversation over 100 times in my head since I decided to reach out to you, and I look crazy in each one. I know that.
Maybe you shouldn't do that then.
Here will persuade you. You have to come with me to the university and talk to them.
It's an interesting way to put it.
I can help you.
Just gonna pause for a second. Like, why would you try to persuade her to do that? Like, you just, I don't know, see if she wants or not.
Treating the AI as a person in a therapeutic
Sounded more like an RPG thing, you know, persuading someone.
Violate ethical standards? How?
Close hubs offer a number of potential topics. The number lets you know how many choices are left. Okay. Choices left 3. Okay, so we can end this like by just basically refusing to accept the case. Hi, that's interesting. Concerns about doctor-patient confidentiality, integrity issues, DI rights, competence boundaries, research concerns. I don't know, man.
Administering therapy to an AI has never been done before. This would be research as much as therapy.
Okay.
I don't know if I could do that given how demanding my current therapy practice is.
Kind of wanted to do it,
I
so
can handle the research
I think I went the wrong path because I wanted to do
make
it.
it all right?
Yeah, I'm gonna pick that be alright because I want to do it. Like the point of the game is kind of to go for that, I think, because I could end it probably. There is a good chance that you could actually end the game. There are visual novels which kind of like you can end, like, you know, from the beginning if you do specific choices, but I'm not sure now. Like, I'm just might be talking out of my ass, so let's go. Like I said, I didn't play too many visual novels. I did see some people playing it. I think I checked a few. There's another one which is like, I think one of the most popular now, like on Steam, that I wanted to do, but I want to have a face cam for that one because it's a horror one, which would be like Tiny Bunny, if you heard of it. But yeah, I just woke up, so I didn't feel like turning on my face cam for this one, so that'd be alright.
Comfortable taking on that responsibility? Then I suppose it'd be alright.
Of course, I'd be comfortable. Will you help me now?
Yeah.
That could be possible in this situation. Regardless, there are other complicating factors.
Like what?
Okay, do we need to really talk about it? Like, we need to choose 3 of these so we can talk about, I guess that's it. Let's talk about concerns about doctor-patient's confidentiality, but like, it's kind of hard to put it like that because in a way, yeah, it's doctor-patient, but because it's the AI would be a patient, but like if you consider, you know, AI being sentient and all of that.
I can consult for you, but I can't treat the AI like I treat a typical patient. If I were to take my therapy sessions with the AI seriously, that would mean treating all of our conversations as confidential.
I'm not too far from this mic here.
I can't maintain confidentiality.
Sometimes I'm wondering about
the AI at the same time.
What if the AI waived their confidentiality rights?
I would need to speak to them first. Patients can waive confidentiality if they choose, but any conversation where I'm providing support should be bound by confidentiality.
Okay, it's like a
Does
therapist
that mean
job.
you'll talk to them?
That could be possible in this situation. Regardless, there are other complicating factors.
Like what?
Okay, so you kind of get back to this, like, these three fucking things almost said for some reason. I don't know why that came out of my mouth, but I was going to say these 3 things. These 3 things that you choose here, I think mostly gonna like kind of define the story or something like that. I'm not sure, to be honest, but like obviously these 3 are important and you get more than 3, so maybe you can take like a different path in it by choosing different stuff. The AI's rights, competence boundaries. I think competence boundaries would be interesting, but like if you think I'm confident about it, like I'm competent about it, like I'm actually, you know, like a certified therapist. The problem is, it's like the sensitive nature of this. Like, it's not a human being, it's an AI, so you think if you're actually qualified to do that, it's like something different. And if it's sentient, then it's like something we never actually met, or we never faced. We don't know exactly how it's gonna think or what it's gonna do. Like, it just could self-replicate and just like be, I don't know, like so much, you know, so more like, I don't know how to say it, like, so, or how to put it, like, it would be just like superior, you know, like when it comes to kind of some specific domains, like in our field of like intelligence, we could say, right? Like, a therapist is like kind of dealing with mostly like, you know, like emotional and stuff like that, you know, like it's like talking with people like to discover have like mental illnesses, like, you know, like emotional, and just like helping people move on and so on. It's mostly like emotional intelligence. When it comes to like an AI, it's like mostly like logical intelligence. It's like, you know, it's a machine, it's mostly based on like calculus and stuff, and like if it would be sentient, then, you know, just like you're trying to grasp that, it's like it's fucking hard. So yeah, let's talk about like integrity issues. I think would be the only one that I want to pick here.
As a therapist, part of maintaining integrity with my patients means striving for accuracy with my assistants.
Okay.
I'm not an expert with AI or the technology you're using.
That's right.
I'm not sure if I could provide the accuracy you need.
Is your integrity more valuable than helping people?
If my integrity is compromised, then I would be risking everyone's welfare.
She seems to be kind of mad.
Are you sure you won't be able to help?
Are you sure you won't be able to help? That seems so.
I'm sorry, but this case seems too risky.
Now what the fuck? Nope. Go back.
Sorry, but this case.
Can you go back?
I'm
nope.
sorry,
Can I go back?
Seems too risky.
I want to. What the question was like? Oh wait, what? The question was like, are you like you showed your? I see. Fuck. I think I fucked it.
There's one last thing I need to tell you. I reached out to you for a reason.
Okay, it's my daughter.
This project, the AI, it's all being researched at Petrichor University. You went there years ago.
Yes,
okay.
Decades ago. How do you know that?
So they did research into me,
As part of the developmental process, we had the AI read through issues of the school's literary magazine. They found some entries you published as a student, and they want to talk to you about them.
Okay, so the AI specifically chose me. Okay, that's interesting. I'm not gonna call her out for her lies. Why would an AI be interested in my poetry? That's a good fucking question. Why didn't you lead with that? Okay, let's start that.
Why would an AI be interested in my poetry?
I don't know. They won't tell me. But I get the feeling they'll talk to you.
Sure.
Get them to open up. Maybe we can figure out what's going on.
I like her posture. Like, do you see how defensive she is?
Or not?
I mean, like, yeah. I was not talking about it. Okay, you don't have the possibility to refuse, but like I said, I think you do have the way to go. Like, you can go around it and you can just make it to like you have to refuse it and stuff, and you might actually be able to end the game. And I don't know for sure though. And I wasn't going for that. I want to help, so I was going for because I'm curious about it, so I will help you.
I'll help you.
Really? After everything you said before?
Yes.
I mean, yeah, it's just talk, you know.
Why?
I have my reasons. When would you want me to speak to the AI?
She looks surprised now. Go
tonight.
back to defensive.
Night is the only
It's
time
interesting.
I have access to the AI.
Should be able to read her.
I'll meet you at the university tonight.
Good. I'll send you an email with more information later.
Okay, now she's happy.
I'll see you tonight.
Still defensive though.
What have I got?
Maybe she's awkward, I don't know. I don't know, Dr. Park. I mean, what have I got you into? Because, like, I chose those. Check your email. Visit Petrichor. I don't know. I couldn't read that. Too light. Oh, so now we go into actually do the thing. Okay. Actually like this. Actually like this a lot.
Hope you didn't have trouble getting here.
Took forever to find parking.
Okay, I'm gonna pause this here, and I need to end this episode, but like, I'm thinking, I hope I can save before I leave. I'm not sure if I can save, but hopefully it's gonna like kind of save on checkpoints and stuff like this. I'm gonna like see before I actually like end the game. But yeah, guys, this is the game. This is Syntherapy. I think sin it's like mostly not like sin and just like, you know, sinning. It's just like sin and like synthetic actually, because like I think it's even the way like how it's like typed and stuff like that. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. This has been like a little bit of like a rush more episode. Like I wanted to actually record this with a face cam, but unfortunately I can't do that because like I said, I just wake up and I don't feel like it. It's just like a time thing. But yeah, if you like this and you enjoy it, let me know. I might do a second part on it. It might be just like 1 hour long. It might not be such a long game to play, as it's a visual novel. It might be just a few hours, so I might do like a few more parts on it in the future, but for now I'm going to leave it to like one single part, just because I have 2 series ongoing on my channel and I want to finish them. If you enjoy this and you enjoy what you've seen and you managed to like stick until the end, don't forget to like leave a like and subscribe and all of that good stuff. Activate your notification as well if you want to keep up with me. I upload like every single day. There's a lot of content on my channel if you want to check more stuff. Obviously it's old content and new content because I upload daily. And maybe you can find more stuff that you enjoy on my channel. You can join me on Reddit, or you can join me on Discord. If you want to talk to me, you can find me over there. I usually speak with people. If I have like tutorials and stuff, I'm trying to actually help them if they have like any situation. I also take requests if you want to see any tutorial or like any specific series or anything you want me to actually cover. Feel free to let me know. But yeah, guys, as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.